So in the last video, I went over managing local users, how to add a user, how to modify a user, how to change or how to delete a user, right? In this one, I'm going to go over local groups. It's very similar to users. A lot of the commands are the same. It's just instead of user, you would use the word group and then add del for delete, mod for modify, right? So instead, if I wanted to add a group instead of user add, I'd do a group add. My group name, so I'll do admins 10, just name of a group, right? And then if I tailed my Etsy group here, I see admins 10 has been created. It was automatically given a group ID of 1006. If I went ahead and did a group add and then did a -- help, I can see my different options. Maybe I want to specify a group ID, so -G here, right? So I'll do a group add admins 20. Oh, you gotta specify my -G and the UID I want admins 20 to be, so maybe I want it to be 6,000. Alright, and then tail Etsy group again. I see admins 20 was created with a group ID of 6,000, right? Let's look at another option, -R, right? Create a system account, which is gonna automatically give it a group ID from the system's account range, because if you remember earlier in the last video, there's different UIDs for users, 0 for super user, 1 to 999 for system users, 1,000 and up for regular users. It's similar with group IDs. We've got 1 to 999 for system accounts, to system users. So if I did a group add with the -R option, and then we'll do admins 30, and then we go ahead and do a tail Etsy group. It created a system account, a system group called admins 30, and it gave it a group ID of 971 automatically, so I didn't have to specify that. If I want to change a group, similar to changing a user, modify it, right? Instead of user mod, it's going to be group mod. We can do a -- help again. We get more options. Maybe I want to change the group ID of an existing group. So earlier I created admins 20. So let's user mod, or sorry, group mod. And we'll do a -G for group ID 6001. And the existing group name, admins 20. We'll tail Etsy groups again, Etsy group, sorry. And the UIDs changed from 6,000 up here to 6,001. So that's how you add and modify a group, right? What if you wanted to delete a group? It's very simple. It's similar to the user delete command, right? Except it's group delete. And then I want to delete admins 20. Tail Etsy group, admins 20 is gone. So we've gone over how to create a group, we've gone over how to modify a group, we've gone over how to delete a group. It's all very similar to adding a user, user add, group add, modifying a user, user mod, group mod, and deleting a user, user delete, group delete. But how do we add users to groups? You saw me do it in an earlier video, right, when I added Smith to the wheel group. But let's start with a supplementary group, right? Because we know every user, so if I did a ID here for Sora, comes with a primary group, and a supplementary group right out the box. They belong to their own supplementary and primary group. If I did a user mod -A, and the A is important here because it stands for append mode, right? If I don't do the A here, it's going to remove the user from all their other supplementary groups that I don't list here, and only add the one here. So if they're a member of a bunch of groups already, and you want to keep it that way, you do the -A. And then a capital G for the supplementary group, because a lowercase g is reserved for primary group. The group, I want to add Sora to, and then Sora, right? So if I did an ID Sora now, you can see he's got another group here, supplementary group he was added to. And then how to change the primary group, right? It's a user mod. -G. The primary group I want to change it to, so maybe I want to change Sora's primary group to Riku. And then the user I want to make this change to. Then if I did an ID for Sora, and we see his primary group has now changed to Riku. So managing groups is very similar to managing users. It's simple. And in the next video, we'll go over managing passwords.